Hi everybody, welcome back to Scraps Saturday. This video probably won't be going up on YouTube until Sunday, so apologies. Things got a bit out of hand yesterday. But I'm coming on with a few ideas for using up 6x6 paper pads. We all have these and you're usually left with a few sheets of paper that never get used. So I'm going to show you how to use them up and to make beautiful little envelope cards like these. This card takes 1.5 sheets of 6x6 paper and it has a little holder here in the back so that you can stand it up straight. Of course it won't stand up straight now how I wanted to, but there you are. And you can also put a sentiment across here, or you could put a letter or a message or a journaling card or something inside in it. And I've also used up scraps to make the flowers and make the leaves. Now here's another finished version. The same idea, the sentiment is stamped on the flap and it has, there again, I used up some painty papers to make flowers and decorate it. I haven't got around to putting a stand on the back of it yet. But as you can see, both of these have been lined and I'll show you how to do that as well. And this is just, this tie here is just some crochet chain. I punched holes, you know, kind of regular intervals and just threaded some crochet chain through it. As you can see, I haven't really got it finished off. I have to glue it down or hide it at the back. And you can see the mechanism for making the little stand. And there's a gap between the bottom of the card and where the stand goes. So what you do anyway, you get, well, if you have a We Are Memory Keepers envelope board, you can make an envelope or you can use your own template to make a small 3x4 envelope. If you use the 2x5/8 mark here, a 6x6 sheet of paper will produce a 3x4, a small 3x4 envelope. And the beauty of these little envelope cards is that they fit in a C6 envelope if you're sending them to somebody. There you are, perfect, standing all. So I've used the We Are Memory Keepers board to make two envelopes. Now you can use a template or you can just, you know, open up an envelope and use it as a template as well. Now, where do we go from here? Anyway, that's it. So this folds up. I think I have a folds in this one already. This folds up to make an envelope. And you can line it by getting the other piece and just putting it in like this. I measure it up first. I measure it up like this first of all. You could completely cover the flap. If you're using an old envelope to make one of the as a template, it's best if they have the pointy tip rather than the rectangular flap. You just get more space for a sentiment and more space to decorate. But I like to leave a little bit of the white edge just to show that you've gone to the trouble of lining it. You could also run around the edge with some, you know, some ink or, you know, colour it in some way. But we're going to leave it like that. And what I'm going to do is just get out just with a glue roller. Hopefully this will work. I'll line it up carefully and there we go. And then I get a scissors, I cut off the side flaps. Now you could do this first of all. And then you cut the remaining, hold it up like this, cut it in half. Sorry, I don't know if you can see what I'm doing, but I'm just going to cut it across like this. And you can get 2 envelope liners out of the one piece of 6x6 paper. And then, there we are, and you have your lined envelope to decorate. Now, you can see with the ones I did, they're not quite as busy. I did a more plain lining, and you just stick it, glue it together. And for the stand, wait, let's see. Oh yeah, here we go. You just need a small piece of card. It's a good way of using up leftover card. And I find the middle point of the piece of card, and I score about 1/8 of an inch on either side of it, so that you have what looks like a tiny book. And I put some red line tape down the center of the spine and just glue it onto the back. And you have to glue it, well, glue it halfway, but you have to leave about 1/2 inch between the bottom of the envelope and the start of your stand so that it can lie back. I'll show you what I mean here. Here's another one I did. You can see there's a gap between the bottom of the envelope and your stand. You can also cut the sides down into wing shapes to make it more decorative looking. And just press them like that. Of course, it won't stand up when I want it to. But that's it. And here you can see another envelope, and I've lined this with nice dotty paper, and the stand is made out of dotty paper too. That's a double layer, and that looks, there you go. And this one, I've lined it with some doilies just for a different effect. And you have the stand. Of course, once again. So there we go. So I hope this is useful to anybody who wants to make a small card from their scraps or the remains of their paper pads. So thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I hope you're all having a nice weekend. Mind yourselves. Bye.